My turtle tip and my learning sessions are kind of crisscrossy today.
So do you want me to just go into the workbench and just throw it
No,
away?
I'll do one first, then you, then I'll go back.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing is, you know, I'm all about convincing you guys that Embrilliance is worth downloading for the free version, okay?
Yeah.
If
Which we're not sponsored by them, by the way.
we are not,
we
and
need
you
to talk
should
to them.
be.
We'd be like, we should
They
be like,
would love to. You just need to tell them. You want an affiliate link and you're golden. One of the things that I don't think we realize, if you just step up one notch, you don't have to go all the way up to the stitch artist level.
which is like $1,500.
Right, you don't have, it's less than that, but you don't have to step all the way up there unless you're designing. Like, if I'm doing something from scratch, I need the tools that are up there. But if I'm downloading, again, chickens, I don't know if you all saw the chickens Juju Designs had on sale.
No.
I have got to be making chicken mug rugs till I
don't
die,
understand
people, till I
the
die.
Fascination with chickens.
Cause they're so freaking cute. They got some in high heels. Did you see the high heel ones?
Chickens are kind of gross.
No. Anyway, I'm thinking I need chicken mug rugs. Okay, like in all those little boxes. You know the trays I keep talking about. That we still got a whole bunch. We're gonna do a class in that.
We're gonna have to do something with that.
But I am not a fan of stitching in the hoop, getting my applique scissors out, cutting, stitching in the hoop again.
Oh, it just sounds like work.
Especially if I'm making several chickens.
Okay.
So I went out, you can switch to my computer, I think.
Computer
I don't
peeps?
think I have anything bad on there yet. I went out to Designs by Juju's because they were having this big sale and got me some chickens.
Okay.
Now, the chicken on my screen right now is a chicken that's going to go into a placemat block. So she gets other things in it. But remember, we can always change chickens around too. But here's what I want to show you with the first level of Embrilliance.
So after you pay, it's a step up from the
Free.
Okay.
Free version. You're now biting the bullet, and I think it's what, 130 or something.
I think it's 139.
Okay. Sometimes on sale, sometimes not. But this is after you spend some money. Watch what I can do though. Here comes my chicken. Now, if you're just gonna put this chicken on your machine with a stick, what's gonna happen is it's gonna do placement lines and it's gonna cut. But if you have an electronic cutter, or you have a quilt shop that does, we have this scan and cut and a Cricut, either one, that you can come in and use if you provide your own consumables.
Yes.
Consumables being mats, blades, etc. Right? Okay, so this chicken, now I'm up a level. I am not in the free version, okay? If I click on this little screen over here, let me make this bigger for you, Ed.
No, it's one step up.
There we go. When I look at this chicken, you'll see certain things. And as I go down the line, I can tell what it's stitching, right? Can y'all see that? I need my glasses. I can't see that. I'm thinking I want to make my cutting file, my cutting machine, cut out her wing, her body, her hat, the flower, all the pieces that are applique. This is how easy it is to do. I'm going to look at, well, let me click on this guy right here. Nope, I got the wrong thing. I have to figure, okay, that looks like her hat, right?
Where?
See how it's highlighted? See that?
I mean, if you say so.
Okay, well, look what it's doing, because
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Juju does this all the time. See how it goes khaki,
Yeah.
Carmen, khaki, Carmen, khaki, Carmen,
Yeah.
khaki. Do you see what's going on?
One of those is your tactile color?
Yeah. Khaki, Carmen, khaki. Oh, no, that's fresh pink. Okay, so, and then, because it's not, I don't think it's a squirrely Q in her head or something, and then it's her beak. But they obviously have a system, and so does Kimberbell, so does every designer out there. We tend to pick, and if you were unclear as to what it was, you stick it in your machine and it'll tell you, but I'm going to use the Stitch Simulator to show you. And you'll, as soon as
Are you using this to make SVG files?
yeah,
Do you know you can do that right off your machine?
you can, but
But,
it's only FCM files.
oh yeah, it only goes to the scanning
It's
cut.
not SVG. It's FCM.
Yes.
And
okay.
then they're not the right size. And then I have to bring them into the software. They come out too small. You have to go up too. You have to resize them.
Okay.
And then I have to
thought
have
you
it.
could do that. I thought that was all built in the machine.
It is in the new Luminaire. If you have My Connection, here's the only time it's in. The new Luminaire with My Connection, and you have purchased the My Connection from a scanning cut. And unfortunately, correct me if I'm wrong, I can't get My Connection without purchasing the scanning cut.
I don't know.
Well,
haven't
I'd
looked
like
at
it. I'd like it because I
think
don't.
that's correct. I think
There's
you have to
other
have the-
things
yeah.
I can do with appliques with My Connection, but I can't get My Connection without an active code, and the active code comes with the scanning cuts.
Yes.
So, anyway, watch. I'm going to do a stitch simulation on this so you can watch it, how it stitches, and hopefully, I probably should have blown this up. Okay,
Blow it all up.
yeah, watch what's happening.
Hand grenades.
Here's your placement stitch for your fabric or your batting, probably, in her case, right?
Yeah.
Now she's stitching it down. Yeah. Now I'm putting my fabric on. Yep. Oh, now I'm quilting in the background.
Yep.
Yep, right?
Yep,
All
yep,
makes
yep,
sense,
yep,
right?
yep, yep.
Watch what happens. Watch what happens. It's magical. Oh, what's that? What's that red thing doing?
Is that a tack down stitch of some sort?
It's a placement stitch.
Oh, placement stitch.
Then she does the tack down stitch.
Okay. So those are the two colors she uses for tack down
Then
placement.
she goes back. Oh, she's doing the next one too before she puts her stitches down. See what that is? That's the Carmen khaki, Carmen khaki, Carmen
Yep.
khaki. Do y'all see what I'm seeing?
Yep.
So if I say I have just decided that the khaki is my tack down stitch. Every time I see khaki, it's a tack down stitch,
Yes, that makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
Watch what I can do every time I see khaki. I can click on khaki over here, and I can say, let's go to Applique Mode. And what is that? She has it as not applique. I'm like, oh yes it is. I know it's applique. I can come over here and say, oh it is applique, and it is the position of my applique.
Okay.
And then I can say, do you want to save it for cutting?
And you're like, of course I do.
And not only that, I can save all of my khakis for cutting. And it saves it as a SVG, which means any electronic cutting machine can use it.
And I have learned with
Silhouette,
my latest toy that
Scan and cut.
you can also use SVGs to
3D.
build 3D printing files.
Yes, or the Glowforge. The Glowforge. And
Yeah.
see, SVG files are an industry open-wide format. FCM, unfortunately, is FCM. Now, just so you know, Embrilliance can take FCM in and use it. He has the ability to do that. So that's another reason I like him with Brother. He can do that. But is that magical?
It is.
And as soon as I save it, we just do the chicken body. See how it's giving it a name? I'm going to call it, and see how below, how it says SVG?
Yes.
Now, if I had done all my khakis and called them these, all I got to do is tell it it's applique placement. That color is
And then-
now
then it goes-
applique placement. And then it says, okay, everything that's labeled as applique placement, we're going to create an SVG file for you. And watch what happens. I'm going to call it just chicken so I don't get confused.
Chicken.
So now, at this point, you can take it into, I'm saving it. 72 is fine, blah, blah, blah. Now, at this point, if there's an SVG file out there,
Yes.
which I can then bring into Canvas Workspace, Cricut Design Space, Silhouette, Illustrator, CorelDRAW, Inkscape. I mean, any of those programs. Sure does cut a lot. Any of those.
Inkscape is free.
Inkscape is free,
I like free.
but so is Canvas Workspace,
But
and so
Inkscape
is
also has a embroidery module plugin you can now use on it.
who does?
Inkscape. Haven't
Really?
you used that, Eddie?
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen
It's
that.
not super awesome, but it works.
I have enough embroidery software. Ugh. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of here for a second. This is to me, imagine you're making 5 mug rocks. Do you really want to sit there and go, no.
That's part of the fun.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
No, it isn't.
But if
And
it's
all
part
I
of,
did
if it
was-
is part of the fun, you can do that.
All I did was say, look, you are part of, you are part of, I said, you're an applique position. That color is an applique position. That's as easy as it was. And now I'm going up into Cricut because that's my favorite thing. But I want to show you how easy it is to bring, and if I had done all of them, how easy it would be to bring all of them in. Oops, I'm on a new project. Now I have to wait. I'm on a new project. I got a lot of stuff out here. Shush, you saw all my frosty finaglins.
Yeah, I saw all
Okay,
sorts of fun this
watch me upload my chicken.
Upload.
Upload. I can drag the chicken here, but I'm going to go browse it because I have my big screen out. And he was under documents, Juju, inside the chickens. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, inside placemat. There we go.
Did you save it as SVG?
Oh,
Yep.
I thought I did. You know what? It's inside the. I did. I should have thrown it out on my desktop. That's
Yeah.
my recommendation. There it is. Chicken SVG. See it?
Yeah.
Open. Why, by golly!
It's a chicken.
That's the body of my chicken.
Your chicken has a body.
He does, and all I got to do is say upload it. I mean, it can get fancy and give it names, but I'm not going to. Look at my chicken.
And it's ready to go.
And if I had done all of the SVGs, all of the body parts, I would have had them all on here. He's ready to cut.
Nice. That was pretty cool. Pretty quick. Nice.
I'm
I
amazed.
like it.
And it's just going a step up.
Yeah, it just.
And it's how you can create your own
it's the
applique
page.
pieces quite easily, actually.